All right. We're going with Bruce Lee or Chuck Norris.
I'll probably go Chuck Norris. Heard some small stories about Bruce Lee, not like just only doing like other stuff, but Chuck Norris actually going in the tournaments and actually fighting. So Chuck Norris.
The feeling of seeing like a body just like drop cold in the mat, it's beautiful. It's just you applying the technique and seeing that it's just one touch. It's just 1 second and the body just drops cold and the person cannot move,
Everybody says, you get your top 5 athletes out there, on a basketball team. You got Barkley, you got Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, all that. Who's your top 5 fighters you walk into anywhere, ain't nobody fucking with, you guys knocking everybody out?
Shit, I got Francis Ngannou. I got Izzy. I got Demetrius Johnson. And I got Kamaru Usman. Oh, I got one more.
No, you included. So Nikes or Jordans?
I go with Jordans all day. I'm rocking some right now, bro.
What you got on? Let's see real quick, man. You got the 13s on? What you got, man? Let's see. He walking into the gym. Retro 5.
Yeah,
OG, white cement. Take us into the locker room with you. So when you're walking out of there and your name's being announced, what's going through your mind? Are you? Yes. We're right back at it. MMA Locker Room here. Pup Sports Radio, seconds out. Don't worry about the mother stations. We the best out. Man, coming off a big week of UFC last week. You had like 13 fights on the card. Man, main event was definitely something to watch. Ilia Topuria versus Josh Emmett definitely was as advertised. Besides that, you definitely had a lot of fighters on that card that showed up and showed out. That was in Jacksonville, Florida. This week, we got an event going on in, UFC Apex going on? Yeah, Vegas 76, I want to say. Strickland versus Magomedov. Okay, cool. Last week, though, we had a special guest back in the stage in Seconds Out. Seconds Out lives up to the title once again. We're getting these fighters seconds out before they fight. It's only right. We had Cedricus Dumas, on the show last week. Gave us some time, opened up about a lot of things. He was a plus 150 underdog, plus 125 underdog. Seen what he did out there in the first fight of the night, man. He put on a show on Cody Brundage. So, the winners is out. The winner circle's coming through. It's only right, man. So we got another special guest backstage right now. He's fighting on the main card. He's an underdog too. They moved him up. So he's the second fight right before the co-main event, where he should be, if you ask me. Damn near should be the co-main event if you ask me, how the guy be looking so fresh. I always saw him in the suited and stuff. But it's time to bring on the pain, man. Max Griffin, welcome to the stage.
Yo, man.
How's it going?
How you feeling? I'm good. Thanks for having me on. A beautiful day. Landed in Vegas earlier today. Feel good. Got my food, got my room, got everything situated.
You just got to Vegas today? Yeah.
I've been here a little bit. Checked into the UFC PI. Like I said, grabbed my nutrition, got my food, got my snacks. Had to order my mini fridge in the room. We got to keep the food cold. You got to say it's for your medication. Y'all don't know, say it's for your medication. You don't got to pay for the refrigerator anywhere. So we good, man.
That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear, man. So it seems like you're in good spirits right now. He's smiling, folks. Look at him. It's Tuesday right now, okay? We in the midst of cutting weight, and he's smiling. We good, okay, folks? We good right now. So if you guys are wondering, hey, how's the weight cut going? Hey, man, the face says it all. How I look at it, man.
Yeah, man, we good. I'd say the weight cut's the hardest part. It's always the hardest part of the fight. We work hard. That's mandatory. It's all in the bag. We know how to do this. I was telling my buddy Anthony Hernandez, I was like, yo, man. I said, I'm kind of heavy. It was like a couple weeks ago. I had a lot of meat on Father's Day. Ton of meat on Father's Day. So I didn't wait for like a couple days to the process, you know. And he's like, man, what you worried about? He's like, you've never missed weight your whole career. Or 40, 50 fights. And he's right. He's like, you're a professional. Don't even trip.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've always made it. That's what we do, man.
That's what we do. Keep it professional, man. So we know the weight is good. On a bigger question though, what about the recovery, man? Last time, seeing you in there with the hands all good. A1.
Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to fight in March, but my hand wasn't ready. I'm not gonna lie. My hand wasn't ready. Probably got ready in about April. Now it's straight. Now it's good. I haven't fought in 9 months. You could have had a baby in this time. So I've been training hard. I've been training hard since March. They were telling me I'm gonna have a fight every month. We're gonna have something for you. So I had to be ready. By the time my hand healed, I'd be ready to right to shoot. But 6 months later, here we are. Ready, prepared. I'm excited, man.
Were you getting other fights thrown to you or even mentioned?
No.
Got it. So this is the first thing that just
You know
came
what?
up, or?
They offered me Chiesa in Miami on like a week's notice.
Okay.
I was like, nah.
He's like, nah. So at this stage at your career, you're like, nah, I'm not taking a week's notice fight like that. What, especially because it's a little bit farther out too. It's in Miami.
It's more the weight. Yeah, I don't walk around at 170. You know.
Yeah.
I'm 195, 198. So like to make 70 was 30 pounds off, 27 pounds off, And then so we had to do a catch weight, cut much as I can. Yeah. I mean, to me, it wasn't big enough. I don't know who they had to put me against to fight in a week. They had to put someone real good, title contention, something.
Yeah.
Top 5, something like that, but not that.
Not just to show up, for the same thing and everything. Like me, I mean, I didn't seen it before. Sometimes fighters do get the you get this new contract deal, so it makes it a little bit more enticing because then you're like, hey, I'm going from this amount, per fight to this. We see about that all the time. Maybe something like that if that was thrown on the table, But now let's go fast forward, man. So how'd you get to this fight, man? With your opponent, Michael Morales?
Man, I was waiting for a call. We'll have something for you. My manager texts in every couple weeks. We got something for you. Sean said he's had something. And they finally did, and it was Michael Morales. I was like, what? Michael Morales. I felt disrespected at first. I'm not gonna lie. The first couple hours, I was irritated. Like, I just fought a co-main, beat Tim Means, been on this run. They give me this guy. So I had a little bit of chip on my shoulder, a bag of chips on my shoulder for this fight. The Crushes guy, they're giving me an undefeated guy that they like. He's actually the favorite, which is the most ridiculous shit. But hey, cash that.
So were you aware that he was the favorite on this a little bit before
No.
or something like that?
I mean, no. I found out, I don't know, a couple weeks ago or something.
Got it.
But he's a new guy. He's beat nobodies, and they made big mistakes in those fights. Big mistakes. He fought Fugit on a week's notice. Fugit took him in the 3rd round. Trevin Giles banged on him in the beginning of that fight, and then tried to hold our freaking head and arm choke for like 2 minutes, burned his arms out, and then threw some stupid, ridiculous punch, sloppy. And that was his first fight at 170, so he was tired. And it's Trevin Giles, So, I've changed my focus, how I'm treating this. As far take no more disrespect. I'm not gonna be like I'm getting disrespected, if I could take that because they think he's gonna beat me or someone does. But now it's a gift. I was on a run yesterday, running towards the sun on one of these with my sauna suit on and stuff, and I had a message, man. It was like, this is a gift, Max. I swear to you, I'm telling you this. Like, I heard a message. It's like, like, this is a gift. You've been You've been mad about this, fight, blah, blah, blah. It's a gift. He's like, you know how good you are. You know what this guy's been through. You fought these best guys on the planet and beat them. Former champion. You former UFC champions I beat. And then this guy that come in that won most of his fights against subpar competition, got guys in t-shirts that he's just beating up in Mexico. He has a lot of hype. So the hype that he has, which I don't know why, but the hype he has on ESPN, right under the co-main, main card, it's a blessing for me. It's a gift. It's a gift from God for me to exploit this man and do him so dirty that people are just gonna take their hats off and spill their drinks. And my people that really know, it's expected. But the group of people who have him as a favorite over me, like he's done anything to anyone that's ever been good, they got another thing coming.
Man, I love it, man. Just to correct it, I think I think he was over there fighting in Ecuador though, but he could be fighting in Mexico too as well. But everything you just said, man, you just answered like 3 questions that I already had like cocked up ready to ask you. So you've been studying him already. You seen how he fought against Trevin Giles. I was already going to ask you, what holes do you see that you can expose? Already hearing that. I'm not going to ask you because trust me, I'm pretty sure you got a good game plan.
I'll tell you whatever offline.
Man, so. All right, let me counter that though, because I'm with you 100% on that. And the people on the prediction stuff too. Everybody's even saying, Max has a shot. He has this. He has a chin. But I'm going with Morales. He hasn't fought nobody. But there's still not a big sway yet. And I'm like kind of nobody's going with this because you got an undefeated fighter, and the odds are in big favor. So they just automatically think, oh, he's gonna lose the fight. And then they bring up the thing of, he's a little bit older. And I'm like, bro, the dude's in his fucking prime of his career right now.
I'm not that guy.
And he's running like he's like 25, 27 in there. It's just the stuff I hear is just like amusing, that everybody brings up all this. So I'm just like, all right, what are y'all gonna say when my man knocks him out under the second round? Like, it's gonna be something.
He didn't have experience. He fought too big of a guy. He moved up too quick. Is what they're gonna say.
Yeah, man.
I already know. Because the age thing. I've heard the age thing. Yeah, I'm 37. But have you seen? I mean, you've seen what I've been doing and how I'm retirement's nowhere in the table. I'm not one of these guys that is like a Cerrone getting beat down for the last 5 fights and losing 5 in a row, 6 in a row, still fighting. Like, I'm on a 5-fight win streak. And this is fact. Don't get it twisted.
And on top of it, not like this or anything, but I'll be honest with you, man, ain't too many people around walking around looking like this guy at 37, bro. Bro, like you said, never missed weight.
Oh.
Come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. Still got the hair, still got the hairline, still goes to the barbershop. You see the fresh teeth. I'm just being honest, man. That's the one thing you do get though, to where they're like, oh, but he looks hella good, hella this, hella that. With all that set aside, man, the how do you come up with this though? Your opponent has, I think, over 6 first-round finishes. And sometimes, let's just play devil's advocate. Sometimes you're on. First round, bam. Let's just take the Magny fight. First round, bam, on. Yeah. Second round, on. Third round, might have took maybe a little bit of step back, as people like to say. What's your game plan or approach in this fight?
What I learned from the Magny fight, I gotta have 5-round cardio, not 3-round cardio. 5-round cardio, because Magny has 5-round cardio. He's fought numerous 5-round fights. There's different cardio that people don't know he has until you fight him. It's different as far as the 5-round cardio. That was my biggest takeaway. I've been grinding for the last year and a half on cardio. I will not get tired. I will not give out. We've been working. That was my biggest takeaway in that. Tim Means I did the damn thing with a broken hand. Didn't slow down in that shit a fucking bit. What's
What
the next
about
question?
Brahmas? What about Brahmas? We getting any vibes like that? You feel like you taking off any ears?
Brahimaz
You taking off any ears?
Angeline. He has a big ear. I don't know if I haven't seen him lately, but a picture I seen, he had a big ear about big as this headphone on one of those. And you know what? I mean, if anyone, lightning strikes twice. If anyone could do it, it'd be me.
Man,
If anyone could do it, it'd be me again.
let's go, man.
You know?
Let's go. Nah, this
But
is
I like
crazy.
he's undefeated. I like he's undefeated. They gave me Zalim Madaev, the Russian, all eight first round knockouts. 8-0. And Atlanta beat him down. They sent me Ramiz Brahimai. 8-0. All subs, first round. Here's a story about his fucking condition or whatever he had. Took his fucking ear off. And then they're sending me this guy. So the formula they fucking pack. That's the formula. And the guy's good. I'll give him credit. But he's raw. He's raw.
Mhm.
He's so raw. He has a good right hand. He's quick. He has a quick right hand. He's fucking cocky. He's fucking
Have you
real
noticed, bro, after he strikes, his hands are always down and they're like loose wild.
He
They
fights
don't
like
come back-
this.
Yes,
He
and
fights
they don't
like
come back
this.
down at all.
It's because he fights shorter guys and he could just lean. He fought
Okay.
all those short Ecuadorian guys and was just leaning. He got away because he's 79 inches long, so he's way longer than most people. So he just he gets comfortable just standing this freaking.
Yeah, yes.
I'm 77. I'm 77. So that's only this much different, bro. It's not like this how you're used to, homie. It's like this.
Yeah.
It's like this. So
And after Max, I mean, here, we do predictions, we do this and that, so we do a little tape study. I'm trying to tell you, man, after he throws his second or third strike, he's never sound in technique, and he's always off. He's always off. He's never sounds
I know.
foot-wise or hand-wise. So it's like after that second or third one, he's there for anything, and you come back with combos. For the people that don't know, Max Payne comes with combos. He don't do 1, 2. He goes up, down, this, that. It's the same movement, same rhythm. If you guys been watching Max Griffin fight for the longest, you know the rhythm already, like type of thing. Like, and I already know that little thing. So like, yeah, man, it's the writing's on the wall on that. He's been dropped already in the first round, and it was just off of a cross.
Yeah, a
And then
lazy kind of.
Giles went to go wrestle him, messed that up, held him up against the cage, let him get his breath back, and then yeah, man, come on, you watched what I was seeing, man.
I watched. Look, I don't watch tape until the last like 2 weeks of the fight. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't watch tape for the first 3 months, and I do all my coaches watch. They tell me what I'm gonna be looking out for. So I already have it in my fucking mind. I already have like my scenarios, my openings, my strategy, and then I watch it and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, look at him, yes, look at him doing that. Oh my god, that's even worse than I thought. He said don't overextend. Only he caught these guys when they were throwing punches like this. 2 guys that he caught throwing big overhands, not looking, tired as shit.
Yep.
And those are the guys he knocked out right then. That's fact.
Hit it on
That's
the point,
fact.
man. Hit it on the point, and just the people you're around right now. Fluffy's doing this thing over there. You've been training. With him putting in the work. You see what's going on with that. So good things are on the rise. Not just that. Let's talk about your little what you've been doing on the side besides MMA, man. Because I see you doing a lot of like breakdowns and reactions after the fights and stuff like that. So how'd that come about? And what do you got going exactly? Because you got them every single week and you're consistent with it.
Yeah. Fighting isn't forever, and it's not. I'm not retiring anytime soon or anything. But I'm not fighting 50 more years. I know that. So I had a revelation like a few months ago. Like I need to set my life up now. Like being not just kind of do it, but like I was in fight mode about it. My lady's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, I'm gonna make this happen. And I don't think she knew if I was serious, man, at first. But really want to do more content because at the end of the day, when I'm done fighting, I don't want to be working at Walmart or no shit like that. I want to be doing fight stuff. You know, I want to be doing commentary. You know, be on the stage, be on the thing, be on the desk. I know fight. So to use my personality, just be in the game, be in the game of it. And I talked to the people, Rogan, Laura Sanko, Paul Felder, like, what do we need to do? You know, they said, put your reps in, talk about fights, review fights, predict fights, talk about them. You know, watch a fight and just get your reps in. So um, the next day that this happened, after I had my revelation about, you know, I'm in fight mode over my future, like apart from fighting, fuck fighting, you know, I can't fight forever. What else I need to do? So um, the next day that I was talking about doing this, I had a meeting with this company, Filth Bomb Breaks. They break cards, or in the the hobby world, the collectible world. Um, and they asked me if I do MMA content for them. So we're on a monthly thing. I work for them. Shout out to Filth Bomb Breaks. Monthly content. I shoot the videos. They edit. They do badass edits too. The edits
Man,
are
they be
sick.
killing your edits, man. I be like, that's why I was like, man, I'm like, I know this thing. I know this thing. All right, man. But yeah.
Yeah. I send them. I get on the green screen, do my stuff, send it just like that, and they whip it up, sugar and
Man,
spice, something nice, and make it
awesome.
super cool.
Yeah.
So we're doing that, and then on top of that, there's UFC cards. If people didn't know, like how there's sports cards, Kobe cards, and you know, football cards. There's UFC cards. There's super rare ones, some a lot of money. You know,
Like
a lot of
all
your
the
favorite
card
fighters though.
breaks, like the Prison Brands, Panani,
Yeah,
like people was
yeah.
buying cards and stuff.
Yeah. So I actually signed a Panini deal. So I'm in the cards. I have cards. I have autographs. I have patches. I mean, they're pretty cool cards. You know, they have you wear stuff. They'll cut your glove that you wore and put it into the
Like the
glove.
auto
Like,
signs and
yeah, the memorabilia in the card. Like, it's really nice shit now. But I'm breaking those. So a couple times a month or whatever, when these things come on, I get the cards. It will be a live stream like this. And a lot of people, I mean, some cars are expensive, $500 a box, 1,000 a box. But what if you could have people split into a box, or you could buy you know, they have a thing called pick your fighter. Say, I only want Max Griffin if he's in that box. So people are running, you know, they just want GSP, they just want Chuck Liddell. So you could pay $10 to get me, you know what I mean? But if you're talking about 200 fighters, you know, you can make some money on there. But you, as a consumer, don't spend a lot. So, you know, it's a good way to get in and get some of your favorite cards.
Man,
So yeah, man.
Out of that, doing that though, let me ask you on that. Like, what's been like one of your biggest cards that you pulled in like which fighter, and why was it like per se that expensive? Was it a certain color on it? Was it because it was a signed auto? You know, like what would you say were like your top 3 breaks so far that you came across?
What have I pulled? I pulled some sick cards. I have to look, man. I pulled a nice Hasbulla. Hasbulla, that's a short little Russian dude that's been in the
everybody's looking for that
news.
card. Everybody's looking for that.
It was weird because he's not even a fighter. So
right.
His card was more valuable in the last Prism than like any card. Like people were hunting for that. Yeah, like it was on that level.
Right.
But like pulling 101s, because I mean, all the cards are like, say there's like 100 reds, 50 blues, and then there's 25 tie dyes, 10 gold. There's always 10 golds, right? 10 in the world. So if you pull like this year, like Poton, Alex Pereira, his auto, he's a rookie too this year, so that was cool. But his auto, people are looking for that, so you pull a gold one of those. People are pulling like 101s. So that means there's only one in the whole world. Like,
so
Matt,
when you're doing all this, like, where are you doing it at for all the people watching right now on Pub Sports Radio that want to watch you do your breaks and everything?
Yeah,
watch this, because here at Pub Sports Radio, our owner is Jeff Slaughter. He's in the card game big. They do this too over there, and They do it on all the sports cards. So
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Yep.
well, so
Yep.
where are you exactly doing that? Where can they watch you at exactly?
Yeah, I'm on Whatnot right now, but there's some stuff coming out. I don't know if I could talk about it. Starts with an F,
That's
but
what's up.
it's it's the big stream. It's the big cards. It's not Panini, but it's another company that kind of got the rights to a bunch of the cards, MLB and stuff. So I'll be on Whatnot for now, but look on my Instagram, follow Filthbound Breaks. They'll let you know as well, but it's on Whatnot for now, but we're doing some super exclusive shit in the next like month when I get back that like no one's on, and we're gonna fucking crush it. So
Man.
yeah. But I got the studio, I got the split screen, I got the stuff, I don't do the little jank. I mean, I don't do it janky. We do it right. They wanted me to have it how they have it in New York. They're out of New York, so they wanted me to have the same like studio. We built one in the house. They sent all the computers, the equipment, the mics, the freaking all the shit, the mixers, all the shit. So
when I see you doing it, like I said, because I watch the breaks and I watch all this, and I'm like, he's in it right now. I'm like, this is a professional setup. This isn't me at the house. Like, hey, the average fighter nowadays, I respect them. They get a computer desk, they get a picture behind them, they get a good mic, and then a computer screen. And I'm doing a podcast now. Well, it takes a little bit more than that,
Yep.
But I give it to them though. So like this is like you said, professionally invested. Like it has to look like this. The lights have to go like this. Like you're taking the right steps, and on top of it, you're doing it because you're like, hey, I'm doing this because it's gonna be my content. This is gonna be when I'm gonna get monetized off probably later on. And you got
and also the hobby, man. Like I said, the fans in the hobby, they're real fans. They really care about the fighters. They spend money too. They're not just bullshit fans, they'll spend money, they'll support you, they'll buy a shirt. They're like, yo, Max, and it's live. It's like, yo, if can you sign that card you pulled to me, Like, yeah, I'll sign it. Send it to you, my guy. Like, it's live. It's not like it's like Instagram live, but you could bid instantly. Whatnot's instant. Like, there's no delay. So it's just like this, people hanging out. I just read your little text on the side, a chill chat. I thought it was weird at first because you're the only one talking and you're reading the messages, but then you kind of get the hang of it, because you'd be on there, there'd be some boring ass fools on there.
Yeah. I be seeing
It's
some
real lot of
music
fun,
playing. Yeah.
I like to have fun on there, so I hope people could understand and feel that,
That's what's up, man. Hey, man. I'll say this, man. My man Big Show, the producer, actually put me on Whatnot. About card breaks like a month and a half ago. So when I seen you doing it on there, I was like, okay, this is all making sense right now. It's all tying in and everything. But hell yeah, man. All right, man. So the card game, you got that in the bag. Working on the mic, creating content, everything like that. What about MMA, man? You've been watching what's going on, man. It's been going on some crazy stuff, man, in PFL, man. You seen these PFL tournament that just ended last week?
Man, there's a bunch of crazy shit going on over there. Between the fighters getting suspended and Jake Paul running around over there, and even last week with Aspen, man. My teammate Aspen Ladd, I thought she clinched the spot, and then they messed up the order, and then, man.
Yeah. Oh, wait. So she's not in the playoffs?
She's runner-up. They came out. She won. They clinched.
Yeah.
They clinched. I was in the shower, like, oh.
Yeah.
But the girl beat her.
But yeah, two fighters could go out there and fight, and one could get called a winner. But because of the guy who they got signed to the company is way more invested, they're going to say, hey, you know what? These two fighters, you're out the competition. And the guy who just fought 15 minutes and laid on his opponent for 15 minutes, he's in the playoffs now.
Yeah, I forgot that. I didn't watch that fight, but I read that two people got suspended during a fight.
So, Max, all right, cool.
That was the tournament.
So they got two team members, two from the same coach, same gym, same everything. They didn't want to fight each other. One is the other guy's godfather, related to him that close. So the fight was as if, but it was a fight though. Of course, they didn't do what they probably wanted to do to somebody else, but they fought. Nate Schultz won dominantly. He closed out like a minus 700, 800 favorite on there. He won. But
So
PFL paused that afterwards a day later and was like, you know what? We don't think that fight was right. We're going to forfeit both those players. So the one guy who won, his points don't qualify. So by him points not qualifying, automatically Shane Burgos, a.k.a. PFL's new golden child that they signed, he's in the playoffs now.
Shout out to St. Virgo. He's the homie, but that's fishy as fuck.
And they didn't do the same to Aspen Ladd, who was just one of the big recruits too, you know. So it's that's why I'm like, whoa, if the writing's on the wall on both sides, I get it. But you know.
But
yeah, but yeah,
they put something out saying that give us some time. That must have been what that was about, because people are probably talking shit about it. They said, give us some time. We're still new. Give us some slack, right?
Man, it's a lot of going on over there, but nah. So you got that, man. You know, you got Jake. All right, F it, man. We got Jake Paul about to fight the homie Diaz, man. What's going on with that one? Honestly, talk to me. How do you see that fight playing out, man?
I got Diaz, man. I got Diaz. You know, it's funny that we're even, you know, that this is even a discussion. Jake Paul fighting Nate Diaz. You know, really, realistically. Just in general, but I remember I went against Nate. It's a funny story. I went against Nate when he fought Masvidal. But so listen, I was at a thing the other day. I was at like a kickboxing tournament like 2 months ago. The announcer, who's the homie, he goes, "Hey, Nate was talking about you or whatever." I was like, "What did he say?" He's like, "You know Max, right?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Tell that fool to stop hating on me." He's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Man, I saw one of his picks or something where he's doing some commentary and saying that Masvidal was going to beat me when we fought." And he's like, "Well, didn't he beat you?" He's like, "Well," he's like, "Man, I fuck with Max." He's like, "I like Max. Tell him this West Coast, man. Tell him I fuck with him. Tell him fuck with me." So shout out to Nate Diaz. I fuck with you, Nate. Nate's going to smash on this fool. You know, I got Nate. I got Nate.
That's all I needed to hear, man.
Yeah.
Like you already know how we do on the West Coast, man. We ride, we ride until we ride, bro, until the wheels fall off, like the saying, man. Yeah. All right, man. So shit. All right. What's good though, man? I took up a lot of your time right now, man. You know, you only got a few days left before your fight's going on. Anybody else fighting on this card that you're kind of looking forward to, or that you're kind of like, all right, you know, I've been watching this person, or anything like that? Or how is it like fighting back in the Apex? You know, like, how you feeling?
You know, on the card, yeah, no one really I gotta say what's up to. I mean, I know Sean and stuff. He's always a fucking nut, but yeah, it's a pretty open card for me to dominate this shit, and steal the show.
Fight of the night, 50K?
No, not fight of the night.
Okay,
no fight of the night. He's too hittable. He's too hittable and doesn't like getting hit to be fight of the night.
So you saying knockout of the night?
Knockout, submission. I want to make him pay. Like show him like this is what it's really like. Beat him up, hurt him, make him quit. But I was saying this before. If he gets knocked out before that, he can watch the video. If not, you know, I want him to pay. I want him to fucking pay. I want the UFC to see. I want them to like, we made a mistake on this. You know, I want Sean to look over like, damn. Like, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Hell yeah.
With a smile too. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. I'm gonna teach him a lesson in there.
And I think so, man. And, you know, I'm always one to say a little bit more than I guess I'm supposed to when I'm interviewing fighters. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it now, man. Max Griffin gonna get it done, man. Like, a lot of people's overlooking him, and like when it comes down to it, like, who is this guy fought that Max Griffin haven't? You know, there's nobody like it. So it's like there's and on top of it, green is green. If I'm seeing certain things, I know real trained martial artists and fighters and coaches are seeing the same thing. So yeah, man, I think Max Griffin's gonna get it done. I'm gonna go ahead and say under round 2, man. And for all the people out there, man, get your underdog tickets ready, man, because we gonna make some money this week, man. That's for sure.
Yo, I'm usually, I've been the underdog sometimes I'm the favorite. When I'm a dog on 5 fights straight against a guy that hasn't beat anyone, that doesn't like getting hit.
Yeah, when the writing's on the wall, you can't say too much on that. James Krause
Yeah.
messed that up, on the last one we was talking about that. But hell yeah, man. So right now, man, I'm gonna give you the floor is yours, man. Shout out all your sponsors. Shout out everybody that's making your content videos for you, that's making your little t-shirts and everything. Because man, my man's doing it all, and he got a lot of sponsors out
I know
there.
They're hot.
Man,
I should turn around on them. I should turn around.
What you got on the back of it?
I got hold on.
Let's see. And the dope thing about it is, man, my man gets a new shirt, like a new Max Griffin logo, like every fight. Like every fight, it's like a new logo too, bro. Like it's like, oh no, that one wasn't good enough. People just be making them stuff, bro.
So look, so just even the front, it's hard. We even got the little got my auto right here. I don't know if you can see it. Move this way.
Oh shit.
It's right here.
Okay. Yeah. The in pain.
That's how that's my auto. So that's on my card. That's on the posters. You'll know it. You know it. But I'd say shout out to Filthbound Brakes. I'll do my top Cap City Honda, Endless Possibilities, Adrian Blanco Jewelry, Have Some Flowers. Yeah. And then really everyone else that's been working with me, everyone else has been riding the Max Payne train, Max Payne Army for years. My gyms, my teammates, my coaches, my family, my fans, the UFC, God, man, everyone, you, let me do my thing, man. We out here shining.
Let's go, man. Can't
Saturday's
wait to hear,
a gift, man. Saturday's gonna be a gift. I'm telling you, it's a gift. I'm like, why? Why am I fighting this for? Like, Max, you fool! It's a gift. I'm like, why did I think that the whole time?
Harder. You over here trying to work harder, right? You over here like, man, no, I want this, and you're like, nah, man, they giving you this. You like, all right, that's why, though. You know what I mean?
That's why. So I'm gonna shine. And I'm gonna destroy this fool, dismantle it. It's gonna be a master class. Everywhere around.
Hey,
everywhere around.
I love hearing it, man. The confidence is there, the energy's there, and you already know how it is, man. Like, so over at Pub Sports Radio, we support everybody over it. So once we hit you guys and say cash it, man, you guys already know how it's gonna go, man. So, man, appreciate everybody out there watching this, man. All the people out there, go follow him on his Instagram. Go watch his breaks and everything like that. His content is fire. Literally, he's breaking down the fights like real quick with it too. And it's not your typical, oh, this and that happened. It's coming from a fighter's viewpoint too. He's on the co-main events. He's on the entertaining fights. He's on the Tabitha Ricci ones. He knows what he's doing, all right? Like, trust me, all right? Yeah,
my guy, I got a glove too. My gloves came in. I ordered some gloves. So I got one for you. Yeah, they just came in.
Let's go. Can't wait to see it, man. We hanging those up right in the locker room, man. You already know, man. You heard it here first, man. All right, man. So everybody out there in the comments, man, appreciate everybody watching it, man. Hit them comments out there that you guys got for them. I'll ask them later for you guys and let you guys know. But, hey, this is just how it goes. MMA Locker Room here, part of Pub Sports Radio. Seconds out. Don't worry about the mother shows. Max Payne here. You know what we bringing. We the best out.